I got squatters in one of my apartments, in one of my buildings. And I'm so pissed off, I don't know what to do. I got freaking squatters in my place, man. This never happened to me before, not at this level. I got 10, 12 squatters in my place, and they're using drugs, and I don't know what to do. Anybody that's had an issue with squatters before in the South, in Florida, in the beautiful state of Florida, please let me know. Florida is having a big problem with squatters. Georgia's having a big problem with squatters. I don't know what to do. I need help. I'm gonna make a whole video about it. Coming tonight. Yeah, I'm so pissed, man. 8 got out. Cheers, family. What's up, everybody? 8 God. So, we get a call this morning from a tenant we have in a building here in Florida. We have a few empty apartments in that particular building because we're going to be renovating, changing the whole management style of the property, everything like this. We just picked up the building. Actually, we picked it up in 2023, and we're still working on it. But we had other projects going on, so we haven't got time to settle down and get to that particular project yet. But anyway, we got a call saying there's squatters in a couple of empty apartments, and they're stealing my light, blah blah blah, and I don't want to live like this or whatever. And I get it. You don't want squatters living in your building, and you definitely don't want them stealing your power, right? Your light, whatever the case may be. So anyway, I sent a contractor over there today, and this is what happened. I'm just enjoying a nice walk here in beautiful Sarasota. Let me give you a little look. This is a nice little park. We brought the guys. They were there hanging out by the gazebo. Oh, look at that bird in the air. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Getting back to nature is cool. Hold on, check this out. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, so we sent the contractor over there today to check out what was going on with the squatters. And one apartment, the door is locked. The other apartment, there's nothing like the clouds in Florida. Like they're saying about the clouds in Florida, like you definitely don't see in New York. Look at that. They're so pronounced in Florida, and they're so next to you. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, yeah, so one apartment is open. The door is open. He tries the door. He gets in. He said there's a big cloud of smoke. There's a table. There's 10 to 12 people living in there, scrambling around. When they saw him, including not only men, including women and kids. So, women and kids and men, all these people illegally squatting in my apartment, right? Using the hot water, using the bathroom, using everything. Unfortunately, this particular building we pay for the water. Which is something I'm going to change. I'm going to individualize that. But anyway, I got these squatters, man. I never had squatters before. Like, I had a guy in another building in that same area, as a matter of fact. So I guess squatters are a big problem in the South right now, because I know there was a big thing happening in Atlanta. It was all over the news with these squatters. And but I had a guy break a window before in another building in that same neighborhood, and just go in at night. But once I repaired the building, he never went back. Yeah, so, but now this particular building, another building in the same neighborhood, we got 10 to 12 people, according to my contractor, living in the place. He had bags everywhere. He told me, hey, you got to get out. You got to get out. A couple of people started scrambling, grabbing garbage bags full of clothes or whatever, trying to get out. A couple of people stayed behind. So we sent the police there. Yeah, and that's where we are now. So I really don't know how to deal with the squatter situation. So I don't know. I'm thinking about plywooding up all the windows, putting a padlock on the door till we get out there and I'm able to renovate. And I'm probably going to go next week. And rent that apartment out, man. But sometimes you get so many projects like in your pipeline that maybe you get too busy. I'm never going to complain about being busy, because this is what I prayed for. This is what I wanted. But yeah, man, when I heard this squatter situation, really got me stressed. Because to be honest with you, I never really encountered something like this before to this degree. And I really don't know what to do, man. Yeah, if you've had experience with squatters, leave it in the comments below. And let me know. Let me know what is the best course of action, man. Because, yeah, I don't know, man. My contractor went in there. The cops are on the way. I mean, I don't want to put my contractor in harm's way either, So, and I don't want to, 10 years ago, it might have been a different story. But today, we're all older and things like that. And nobody wants to really, you know what I mean? Read in between the lines on that one. Yeah, so I really never had squatters before, not to this degree. And I really don't know what's the best course of action. If you're a landlord out there and you've dealt with squatters, please leave it in the comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts about it, or how you dealt with it, Any help you can offer me would be great. So yeah, man, so this is just another piece added to my puzzle for me to figure out. And yeah, what's the best course of action? Do I board up the windows? Do they break through anyway, come back in, and I have to evict them through the courts? Or that gets costly. And who's to say once the cops come clear it out, they don't just come right back in? All right, let me know. Let me know in the comments below, please. I've never dealt with this before. And any input you can give me to help me, I would really appreciate it. Yeah. Ironically, check out this t-shirt that I'm wearing. My brother Elvis gave this to me. Miss me with the questions. It's one of our sayings that we used to say all the time. Miss me with the questions. But Yeah, man. See Cookie over there with the floopies. Floopies. Yeah, we're just hanging out, man. Enjoying a beautiful sunny day in the beautiful Sunshine State. But unfortunately, the Sunshine State, just like the beautiful state of Georgia, has a problem with squatters, you know. And you know what's crazy? You hear about squatters, but you hear about them in places like Detroit, Flint, Michigan, and you just brush it off. You hear this, you brush it off because you're like, oh, you know, that doesn't happen in the beautiful cities, the beautiful states that I'm in, man. But you know, now I guess it's spreading, man. It's spreading, you know. Now squatters have landed in the South. They're in Georgia and they're in Florida, man. And you really don't give it a second thought until it becomes your problem. I mean, like a lot of things, right? When you get older, you realize that other people's problems are everybody's problems, right? Because we're all together, connected, one world. Yeah, so the squatter problem that I just brushed off, you know, I would hear about it, read about it. Oh, you know, just scroll right past it or, you know, change the page. But now, you know, I have the problem. And the funny thing about it is, you know, you go to these real estate gurus on YouTube or whatever, and, you know, they don't know anything about squatters. They never spoke on squatters. They don't talk about anything about squatters because they don't know anything about squatters. They don't know anything about real estate. The only thing they know about real estate is how to Google data, package it, put it in a program, and sell it to you. Remember, none of these guys selling you programs or these gurus know anything about anything that they're talking about, especially not about real estate. The only thing they know how to do is sell you a program about how you can do it. You know, ask one of these gurus how would they deal with squatters. They can't even spell squatters. That's why with my videos, I try to give you real life experience, boots on the ground experience for somebody that's out here really doing real estate, really buying watches, really running businesses, you know, on a daily basis, dealing with several different personalities, dealing with different, you know, financial levels, dealing with all kinds of stuff, man. You know, from the streets to the boardroom. Yeah. From the mud to the marble. I mean, yeah, you know, YouTube is not my business, man. I'm not out here, you know, begging for super chats or packaging programs, shove them down your throat for thousands of dollars, giving you motivation. Get up, let's go get it. Yeah, this all BS, man. I'm out here giving you real boots on the ground, man. Facts, problems that I'm really dealing with out here in the real world of real estate. So, if anything I said in this video resonates with you, give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, because I'm giving you real life, actual situations from a real life landlord, from a real life Rolex collector, Rolex enthusiast, from a real life person in real life. You know, not some fantasy BS data collected off of Google and packaged to shove it down your throat. I'm Richard Prophet, the Last Dragon. Hey, God. And, yeah, I mean, hey, I don't mean to sound, you know, whatever, but, you know, I don't want that problem to become my problem. I don't want a squatter problem. I got my own problems. But my thing is, how dare you? How dare you think that you can just break into another man's property that he's paying for the water, he's paying for the electricity, he's paying for the taxes, he's paying the mortgage, he's paying the repairs, and you think you could just move in for free and just take over and live there, you know? You know, I'm not the government. I don't collect your taxes. I don't, you know, these are not social issues that I'm here for. You know, hey, you know, we provide luxury living at an affordable price point. You know, that's my share. And the philanthropy I do personally, my companies do. And I encourage my team to do, the people around me to do. Hey, you know, we doing our part, but I can't have squatters. I can't, you know, that's something I just can't have, because that'll make the legitimate tenants feel unsafe and move out, because they're in there, they're using drugs. My contractor's a very religious guy, heavy in the church, and you know, these kind of people aren't exactly his cup of tea. He's a very religious guy, very strong family values, tight guy, smart guy, speaks like 5 languages. He's from Haiti. He speaks French, patois, English, Spanish, and I believe a little Italian. But yeah, man, parlez-vous français? Oui, oui, bon ami. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, I can't have this squatter situation. And is it my fault? Sure, I should have got on it, you know, right away. I should have got on top of it, but this didn't happen really in my era, man, coming up. But this is something else I got to deal with. So please, if anybody out there knows what to do, leave it in the comments below. And help me out, man. Help profit out. Because remember, I am the last dragon. If I'm gone, who's left? We are rare out here, my friend. Rare. My breed is rare. Yeah. All right, so there's probably going to be a part 2 to this video. When I read some of the comments, I'll give you an update on how it's going. All right, I'm your host, Richard Prophet, the Last Dragon, 8 God. Rah. Cheers, family.